Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team looking for its first win, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Red Raiders will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So the Kansas Jayhawks return team will have that offense backed up. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They'll throw it on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass, it's Reichert. Looking left. He's got him wide open. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The hand to the running back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Feeling some heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So Texas Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll run play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
1st down, Kansas.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Reichert. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A 3rd and long coming up here. They keep attacking through the air. They'll run the screen. Plows through the defense. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a snag by the defense. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph a pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 50. Past the 30. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get 1 pick 6 in your entire football life. This guy had 1 last game. He's got 1 this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out.
There's a live football. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They'll give it to the back. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. Drives into the pile just to pick up of 1. They'll spot it at the 10. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Keeps the legs moving. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10.
1st down, Kansas.
Reads it, fires complete. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And the Jayhawks are rolling down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Jamison. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now on first down from the 43. Used the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Reichert. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. He looks that one in nicely. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
On target over the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. A little release to the back. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He wants to throw it. He's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Give to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly where he had to get 6.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas Tech, 14. Kansas, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pocket starts to collapse.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 13 on the play. Now, 4th down. Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Firing toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. The give and the run on 4th down. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Quickly complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Western Michigan was far from the friendly confines of Kalamazoo, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Wants to throw. It's Riker. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Touchdown.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Texas Tech.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Pulls it in. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Kansas 3.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win.